Hey, what's up guys, it's the Moonlight Ninja here, and today, we're going to do Doki Doki Literal Club. I've been meaning to do this for a long time now, so let's just quickly check to make sure we're recording. Yeah, we're recording. Alright, cool. Let's get into it. This game is not suitable for children, or those who are easily disturbed. Fuck, okay. So can I not use my controller for this? Ah, there we go. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have safe experience playing this game. For content warning, please visit depression. Fuck it. Come on. How do I get to the next one? Okay, I guess I can't use a controller. Can I use... There we go. By playing Doki Doki Literal Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of high disturbing content. Well, I'm 23 going on 24, so I agree. Oh, Monica. Here we go. New game. Please enter your name. My name? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. So what's this history auto level save? Oh, so I can just save whenever I want? Good. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I don't remember having a friend named Sayori, but okay, cool. I need more friends. How are they going? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but... What? The kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Take this controller out. Oh. But she's going to chase after me like this? I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Cameron. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Because I'm nice. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Cameron, have you decided on a club to join yet?
I'm meant to pick a club? A club?
I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining.
Fuck, that's still me. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? Did I?
I'm sure it's
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the many conversations where I what? My reading skills are so horrible. This is why I don't like subs. Where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I do play games and watch a lot of anime, so yep. Team.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm sure I even let myself relate to her. What? No, not relate. Relent to her. Let myself relent to her. I don't know. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind and at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. This is an anime club? Fuck yeah, fuck the literal club. I want to go to the anime club. Hello?
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you
coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Minnie?
Sayori is vice president of the literal club. literary club. Fucking, you know what I mean. Name the game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literary. Literary. I can't say the word. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Literature, I said it that time. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Oh, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made a cupcake and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this. I wanna go to the anime club, damn it. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for a third class and activities. Okay. Sayori's full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room.
She has stolen your heart. Welcome to the Literary Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori, I always say nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Shit. I need a voice for Monica.
Cameron, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki. Huh.
So that's Natsuki, okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's a lolly. She is also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Okay.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comprehensively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Cameron.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Cameron. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'll get the
cupcake. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about you make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been winded. What? It's been winded so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, to the tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with itching and little pieces of chocolate were used to make beers.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, that's icing. Why did I call it etching earlier? Fucking. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, look for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, so you already said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacups in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, it's a hot cup of tea. Help you enjoy a good book After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri.
What? I'm sorry.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yu's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I mean, that... You know...
I believe you. Well, the tea and the reading might not be as fast time for me, but at least enjoy the tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literary club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed to really... Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literary club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Okay. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics and the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take some time to enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encouraged others to get into the literary club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. That must be hard to start in a club. It must be hard.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You'd have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confused that we all really grow this club before we graduate. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Okay. Right, everyone. Yeah? We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh my god, that dog's going off.
So Cameron, what kind of things do you read?
Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh my god, shut up, dog. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki here suddenly Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a forgiving world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually amuses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I definitely grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess I could say that. But if a story makes me think or take to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror often is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eye darts over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on poems called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The treasure form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your
valuability, I can't see the word. Variabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
You'll sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at each other. At Monaco, sorry.
Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bonds of the club. Isn't that right, Cameron?
Monaco smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back on to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Awful girl stared back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Cameron...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join a literary club. Of course, they all get fucking excited. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literary club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monaco looks over at me once more.
Cameron, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class? Start Monaco with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki cleans up their food.
Hey Cameron, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literary club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumference, and I'm sure good fortunes will find me. Circumstance. Well, I don't even know what the fuck I said circumference for. It probably wasn't even circumstance. I didn't even read the whole word. It's really a completely different word. Oh well. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Let's see. Lucky Death. Oh, that dog's going off again. Shut up! Let's see. Lucky Death. Perfect. Shopping, laugh, wonderful, determination, pout, special, flee. Special? Aura, influence, joy, rose. Joy. Insight, bliss, dark, confidence, sticky. Misery, Doki Doki. Well, it is the Doki Doki Literary Club, so Doki Doki. Heartbeat, ribbon, fun, flower, clumsy, romance, milk, trustworthy, vacation, romance. Suicide. What is literally fucking suicide and death and shit? Suicide, waterfall, lazy, precious, grief, charm, melancholy, clouds, tears. I like the word melancholy. Jump, dream, film, bouncy, pink, smile, pure, dream. Color, depression, hurt, story, philosophy, nature. Hurt. Bubble time, alone, silly, kawaii. Money thing, cage, round, broken, lost. Intelligence, judgment, climax. Ooh, climax. Good heart together. A turn nibble. Memory, sadness, lollipop. Cheer, beauty. Let's just go beauty. Headphones, fucking boop. Truth, fantasy, puppy, chicken, anime, candy, sugar, forgiving, ocean, friends, childhood. Let's see what comes up.
Hey again, Cameron. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I ain't at least keeping my word. Strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literary club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Cameron. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a community
for you, whatever. Fuck reading. I hate reading. Fuck it.
Making you drive headfirst into the Larry Club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack? See, Ori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Come here, Charlie, come here. Come here. Come here. Manga is literature. Come here. Swiftly. He's sitting on the thing. I don't want to cuddle. Come back. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Cameron always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Cleaning rooms! Yeah, right, have you seen this thing? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I really can't talk. My room is horrible. And you almost set your house on fire once. Okay, that's... okay. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Cameron can become good friends too. Sayori? As unusual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. As usual. Oh, Yuri even brought me something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Oh, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short. It's a short read, so it shouldn't keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. It should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Okay. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Ew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around in the closet. Rummaging around the closet, okay? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literary related? Related, but by myself like this. I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me, but I feel a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literary literature is all about. The problem is, the idea of literary club sounds too dense and intellectual. Yeah, I can't. But it's not like that, all of you know. We just need a way of showing how everyone something speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really serious. It's rare to hear her debating like this. No, what? Not debating. Deliberating like this.
Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Ah!
Sorry. Wait. Actually, not sorry at all. Bitch! It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
Less time for anime? Fuck you! I'm out of this club!
You need to get used to it.
Did I say that so loud? I glance over my shoulder and see Monaco overhead.
It's true though.
Yeah? I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I know it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. Sayori glances around at herself. How do you glance at yourself?
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. Sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. But
nobody would even notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meaning?
And you don't even keep your blazer buttons up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Oh. Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close?
I struggle to fully close the buttons near...
I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
I did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would had noticed sooner. that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's laser button up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hesitantly unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then I wouldn't ever let you do things like this. But even let you... If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I keep it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning?
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share our poems we wrote now?
Shit.
Yay! Cameron, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. But now that everyone's ready, why don't you find...
now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? Someone to share with. I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica hastily put out their poems. Sayori's is on wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book? Composition book? I don't know. I can already see Monica pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori's my friend, so I'm gonna leave her for last. I go for Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Cameron. Having a good time so far?
Yeah?
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyways, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Cameron. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's this barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other as well, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem...
You say you're not reading it into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri... But in any case, Sayori writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy will enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, each to their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit based towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle produce. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'll read blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retained, I don't know. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forward into everything. A hole. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? None. I'm going to save it. There. Okay. Should you want? Sure. Why not? And then I'm gonna quit. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. So that's the first episode. I'll continue it probably later on. I don't know when I'll do it next, but yeah. This will be the Moonlight Ninja signing out.